Hi guys, Sparshalot here. As the title suggests, this channel is a perfect example of how not to start a YouTube channel. Have you looked at the profile picture? Have you looked at the banner cover picture? Have you looked at the content? Have you looked at this mic on my earphones? Have you looked at the thumbnails? It's all the things that all those guides and training videos tell you out there to avoid. Don't do that when you make a YouTube channel, and here I am presenting you the perfect example of what not to do. But who made those rules? Now I don't say this to tell you that, oh look, my channel is good. That's not the point. But how do we easily subscribe to these uh, things from experts or successful YouTubers? They would also suggest what to do, what not to do when making a channel. Successful bloggers would suggest you what not to do, what to do, because that's what we think, right? Okay, with experience these things sort of come, because they've already performed, they've already achieved something, so they lay out all the rules, regulations, I guess, whatever you might want to call them, best practices, industry, whatever. That's what they do, right? And people go follow that, and sure, some of them are able to replicate that success, but not all of them. There can be different reasons, but that's not the point. But then what is the point? Well, what I'm trying to say is, just because it worked for someone doesn't necessarily mean it will work for everyone, and this goes out to a lot of different things which are happening on the online space right now, and me included. Don't exclude me from this. So when you consume content online, just don't go with it just because you saw it, read it, heard it. Always verify. Don't believe anything I say. Don't believe anything any random YouTuber or a person on the internet tells you. Somehow uh, these people, some people, whatever it is, have managed to create the best hack to earn trust and develop authority, like, oh, I'm so authoritative, I know what I'm talking about, kind of a personality. But anyone can be wrong. I can be wrong, you can be wrong, that person can be wrong, that person can be wrong, he can be wrong, she can be wrong, they can be wrong. So there's always that room of uncertainty. So we should be very careful while consuming content online. And there's not really one way to do things. Okay, a lot of people will say this is how it helps, right? If someone wants to get into something, they'll probably talk to someone who has done the same thing or has been doing that thing for quite some time, and it makes sense that you want to learn from them. But the important thing is to take those things, whatever experience they have, whatever their success has been, take it from them, not take it from them, like, and learn from that, and then also apply your own mind. Use your brain, because it is important. You need to analyze it for yourself, that is that something I want to do, is that something that I should go forward with. It's not it, it is partly about what works and what does not work, but experiment, that is important. And no, this is not the what can I say, some sort of a shield or a cover up for what I am trying to do here. I am just here every now and then to talk to you guys. Not really talk to you, I sit here alone in this room of mine and talk to the camera and put it on the internet, hoping someone watches it and listens to me. But does it really matter? Not really, not to me at least. And I could not care less about all the best practices on how to start a YouTube channel and all those things, because, and I'm okay with failing. Maybe doing those things will get me somewhere, but who will go about finding new ways, right? I'm not saying I'll do that. I'm not saying that I'll be the trailblazer and then, look what I did. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is that feel free to experiment. The internet has given us a chance to connect with so many people, and that's a wonderful opportunity, which was almost unthinkable of, if you think of 20-30 years ago. Yeah, no, 20, some at least 40, 50, 30, something like that. Okay, you get the point. It wouldn't have been possible to reach out to so many people, that too in real time. This is not a live stream, but still there is potential for a lot of people to find this content. If you were in the old times, let's just simply call it that, you can give public speeches, you can write, and people may read that, may not read that. Sure, there's still that uncertainty. People might watch this video, they might not watch this video, but there is this potential, there is this possibility which was not there when there were books being printed, journals, newspapers. Their circulation could never be as wide as the internet. And mind you, internet penetration is still not up to the mark if you talk about the human population, but it's still a lot of people. That is partly because we are a lot of people on this earth. But I would say to copy Ankur Warikoo here, do epic shit. And just to reiterate that, his second book, Get Epic Shit Done. So the point is, go onto the internet, consume content, but always verify. Don't take anything for face value. And this is not from a conspiracy theorists kind of a viewpoint that they're telling you the lie and capitalism is this and that, and that is not what I'm referring to or trying to put inside your brain. But just be mindful of it, and don't hesitate to try, don't hesitate to do something. This is, in a way, you can say that maybe I'm trying to attempt to show people that, hey, you can do it. I'm bad at it, but you can do it better. That is the point, that I'm so bad, yet I appear here video after video just to speak my mind out, basically. And that's why you can do it too, and you can do it better, and you will do it better because you've seen this bad example. That's why I trust in you. So get out there. Don't think about what is the best practice regarding this, that. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I've heard people say it, I say it all the time. Fuck around and find out. That's the best way. Too often we try to think about, I'll start a podcast when I have something to talk about. I'll start a YouTube channel when I have achieved something. I'll start a podcast when I'm 30. I think those are vague milestones, and by doing that, putting something off for the future with something abstract, that when it doesn't really make sense, there is no logic or rationale behind it, you are just delaying it, and you are I'm not getting the word, you are refuting, forgive me, I can't get the right word, but you are refuting the chance, or you are refusing the chance to learn, because in that time that you will start it, that is when you will start learning. So start now. Okay, may not work in every case, but to give you a generalistic idea. And that's all I had for today, and I'll see you again. And As always, thanks for watching.